Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome to episode number 14 of our 1969 Cold Water series. And that is our target right down there. We are tasked with intercepting an enemy wolf pack that's attempting to break out into the North Atlantic, and we got him. Okay, new contact bearing 221, designated Sierra 1. It is overcast, our depth is 150 feet, and what the heck was that? My phone went out. Don't text me right now, I'm gaming. Okay, our speed is 10 knots. There's a weak thermal layer at 153 feet. We're going to close to 10,000 yards. Exo status report. Let's see what we have. Oh, this ain't going to cut it. No siree. Let's load some Mark 37s. And we'll keep 2 Mark 16. Could probably just load all Mark 37s, huh? Yeah, they're all sub-contacts, so... Yep, let's do that. Alright, and close. Heading 10 knots, so once we get in, rig for ultra quiet. Okay, Sierra 1, what are you? Victor 1.
Con sonar new
November.
contact bearing 246.
Yep.
Designated Sierra
This looks like
2.
a merchant vessel. Been playing enough, I'm starting, yeah. Cosmo.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as merchant.
I've been playing enough that I'm starting to recognize the line patterns. Okay, so we have one November class submarine. Where is it? What depth is it at? It is below the layer. It's at around 300 feet. Let's just hop above the layer, take a listen.
Depth 100 feet, dive by.
Okay, let's make sure this is actually a merchant ship. Yeah, it is. That looks like an accurate profile. Only one November. We have had missions in the past where there's said there would be a wolf pack and there's only one Soviet sub out there, so this may be one of those scenarios.
100 feet, dive by.
The end is near too. I feel like we're getting very, very close to the end of this series, so the Soviets are probably on their last legs here. I mean, how many Novembers have we blown up at this point? I'm not hearing anything. Let's go ahead and drop down to 400 feet.
Make depth 400
Should be sufficient
feet,
for my
dive by.
purposes, and we're going to close in on this November.
Con helm steady
Looks
course.
like she's heading north. So that would... When active, that's not good. Let's drop down 3 knots, change our heading a little
Make
bit,
turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering eye.
and get ready to counter launch here. How far away is she? Wow, 11,000 yards. It's far. I'm sure she has picked me up.
Con sonar.
Yep, there we go.
transient from
Oh,
Sierra
but she's much
1.
closer than that. Okay.
Shoot 2-1.
Alright, 2-1 away. I'm actually going to have this one go passive.
Sierra 1 is cavitating.
Sierra 1's cavitating. Oh, okay, got it. I'll have this torpedo go active. Should increase its speed to 26 knots, and we are going to ever so slightly turn away and get some ballast. Start flooding our ballast and start sinking down to around, I'm thinking 600 feet. Hopefully we can get down there before this torpedo gets too close. Okay. This should be fine. Okay, there's the November. Got a pretty good contact on her. Her speed is 21 knots, so our torpedo should be able to catch her. I'm just worried about breaking the wire with doing anything too wild. But I'm actually going to turn a little bit more. Let's flood the ballast even more. Drop like a rock. Passing 600 or 470 feet now.
Passing 500 feet.
Perfect. Now, the November probably will need a second torpedo, but we only have one wire. So I'll wait till we actually hit it with this current one. Okay, the Russian torpedo has gone active. It looks like it's going to the surface. Okay, rudder amidships.
Passing 600 feet.
Let's go down to 650 and then we'll level out. Looks like the torpedo's doing a circle pattern. Not ideal. I was hoping it would just zigzag on by. Let's see, what's this? Oh wow, the November speed is 26 knots. Okay, we'll have our torpedo go active.
Passing 700 feet.
Okay, level out here. Make for 20
Make
knots.
turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Actually, all ahead flank.
Make turns for 30 knots. Maneuvering eye.
I think the November probably will top out at around 26 knots. No way she's much faster than that.
Fire control, we've lost the wire.
Wire has been lost. Okay. Yeah, top speed is 26 knots. Luckily, our top speed is 30. Definitely have a speed advantage. And where's that torpedo? Still circling directly overhead. I don't think it'll be able to acquire us. Okay, well, let's begin reloading. Still only one ping. I do think we're only facing one enemy sub. Okay, the torpedo is still just... Oh, wait a minute. I heard a second ping, or am I crazy? Okay, we have the 2 torpedoes indicated by those red lines. Yep, we have another one way down here towards the south. Okay, good to know. So there is a second submarine out here. Well, we're going to focus on Sierra 1 for the time being. Hopefully my Mark 16, or Mark 37, excuse me, will be able to acquire this November.
Con maneuvering, making turns for.
I'm not sure it'll be even able to catch up. And this is one of the reasons I tend not to counterfire. Especially when our torpedoes are just so slow.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
And she's just going to keep running at 26 knots. Oh, we're slowly catching up. I am worried about our other submarine friend that we just picked up as well, but... Use some time compression. Have to get nice and close. And this torpedo is gone. It's not going to acquire Sierra 1.
Come right to 2.
We're currently in this November's baffles, so that works out. And she's still cavitating. Wow, that's crazy. And now we just really chase them. Let's see where the other ping's at.
Con sonar new
There we go, got him.
197 designated Sierra 3.
I am not going to be able to distinguish that through with all this flow noise, so we'll keep on going. It looks like Sierra 3's running too. It may be actually running from this torpedo here.
Con sonar lost contact.
I'm not worried about it.
3 last bearing 17.
Sierra 1's still booking it at 26 knots, which is kind of outstanding. Okay, let's stick in our baffles, closing nicely.
Helm aye.
How far away are we? Yeah. 3,000, 4,000 yards. 3.6. Yeah, it tells me right here. Oh, she's turning. Speed's 21 knots. Okay. Slow down. Get ready to fire. Don't want to jam the tube.
Maneuvering eye.
Boat's whipping around like very quickly today. That's awesome. Okay, what's our speed? Speed is 20 knots. Have another active sonar back here. I just saw that. So I have 3 subs. Okay. Good to know. Alright, tube 1.
Con
Fire.
sonar new contact bearing 155 designated Sierra 4. Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 1. Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
Okay.
Con,
All head full.
make turns for 2.
Come on, torpedo,
0
acquire.
knots. Maneuvering aye.
Con sonar,
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 2.
Okay, the torpedo's
0
overshot.
knots.
Beautiful.
Con, fire control, weapon
Okay,
acquired.
weapons acquired.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Lost a wire. All right, prepare to launch another one. Just drop down to 10
Make
knots.
turns for 1, 0 knots. Maneuver
Go
aye.
active and head straight up. This November is definitely going to need a second torpedo.
con sonar, new contact bearing 1.
Okay, Sierra 5's
3,
pretty close.
designated Sierra 5.
What's our speed?
Con,
25
maneuvering,
knots. We got to
making
slow down
turns
more.
for 1.
5 knots, please.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Like she's running at 26 knots. I
Con sonar, regained
think the
contact
turning
on
may
Sierra
cause some
4,
issues.
Bearing 157.
Okay, we are down to 6 knots. Okay. Fire.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Oh,
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine. Con
Okay.
sonar,
Oh,
Noisemaker
I know
bearing
Sierra 1's a
0,
submerged
6,
submarine.
9. Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as merchant.
we lost her. She's right over us.
Con sonar,
Reacquired.
regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 336.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure.
Con sonar,
Okay,
Sierra
come on
1
now.
is classified as submerged submarine.
This is painful.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay, we got her. Come on, torpedo. You're right there. There we go. And
Con
number 2.
sonar, lost
Adios.
contact. Sierra 1, last bearing.
Sierra
0,
5
6.
may
Contact
have some
breaking up.
issues with these Russian torpedoes that are heading its way. Let's begin reloading. 3 torpedoes already launched today. Blue whale. Oh no.
Con sonar, Sierra 5 is classified as biologic.
Poor whale. Okay, where are these other subs?
Come
Let's turn
left
south.
162.
So there was one to the north and one to the south. What is Sierra 4? Another whale. Really?
Con sonar, Sierra
Interesting.
4 is classified as biologic.
Come left to 176. Helm aye. Con, helm, steady course.
Con, torpedo room.
Okay, it looks like the
2-1 ready.
torpedoes did not lock onto the whale. That's good. Oh
Con,
no.
Torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Oh dear.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 5, last bearing 110.
Oh, no.
Contact faded.
Okay, let's go active for a little bit.
Con sonar, switching to
See if we
active
can pick
search.
anything up. Okay,
Con
We gotta
sonar,
return
switching to passive search.
to the east.
Come left.
Someone
to
decided to ping back.
061. Helm aye.
Let's turn up there. I could just launch a torpedo down that line of bearing, but
Con, helm, steady course.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
okay, we got another
Con
one.
sonar, launch transient from
Where?
Sierra 5.
080. Very much dead ahead.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Con sonar, switching to passive search. Con sonar, regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 142.
This is definitely our submarine friend. Victor, nope. Another November, okay.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as submerged submarine.
Alright, let's see what we got going.
Come left 2.
Okay, we have another
2,
torpedo.
3, helm I.
Sierra 3 probably launched this one. What's this torpedo's depth? It's pretty low in the water. Let's come up. Make my depth 100 feet.
Make depth 100 feet. Dive I.
Come right 2. 0, 7, 8, helm I.
Okay, oh, it's coming down. All right. Okay, we'll have this torpedo go
Con,
active.
helm.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 3.
Sierra 3 launched another one. Looks like this torpedo's doing a circle search pattern. Okay.
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
Not surprising. How fast is this November going? 24 knots. It's running away. Okay. Time to launch another one.
Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir.
That's awesome. Okay, let's keep going down.
Con, fire control. We're passing 200 feet. Passing 300 feet.
Okay, level out here. We lost a wire on that torpedo, unfortunately, with that steep angle, but we'll see if it can pick
Passing
something up.
400 feet.
Looks like this torpedo was a bust as well. And the November's gotten wind of our torpedo and is running away at 26 knots. Okay, we have a torpedo here that's just doing a circle pattern. I'm tracking this enemy submarine that's off to the east here. It looks like another torpedo appeared right there. We'll keep our eyes on that. We're currently... Oh shit, that is a little closer than I would like. We have a third torpedo in the water down there, it looks like. Okay. Interesting. We're slowly but surely tracking down this enemy sub. Let's drop down and try to get out of this torpedo's detection arc. And let's get nice and close to our November friend.
Passing 500
Hopefully,
feet.
we can get it maneuver into her baffles and do this stealthily. Okay, just went right overhead. Perfect. Looks like this one's just running around. Oh, and it rocketed up. Interesting.
Passing 600 feet.
And it's doing a circle pattern as well. Got another launch. There she is. I can't judge how far away that is, but we're getting close. She can definitely hear me. Let's go down. Make my speed 5 knots. Rig for ultra quiet. Let's see what we can hear. Probably picking me up on active. There we go, Sierra 6.
Sonar, launch transient from Sierra 6.
It's not a November. This may be a Victor. Yep.
Con sonar, Sierra 6 is classified as submerged submarine.
Okay. We have 2 torpedoes heading here. Increase
Make
speed to
turn
standard.
for
Let's change
1,
course. Dodge
5
these.
knots. Maneuvering I.
Passing 700 feet. Passing 900
Level
feet.
out here. Got a little too deep.
Con sonar, torpedo in
Shit,
the water.
okay.
Torpedo in the water.
All ahead
Bearing
flank.
0, 2, 7.
Curiosity. What's the maximum speed of a Victor? 32 knots.
Con sonar lost contact.
Okay,
Sierra
drop a
6,
decoy.
Last bearing 0, 4, 9.
Hello.
Contact faded.
Nice to meet you.
900 feet.
All right, we need to get up. We don't want to go any
Knuckle
deeper. Don't want our boat to crush.
Passing 800 feet.
Let's rock it up.
Con, knuckle formed. Passing 700 feet. Passing 600 feet. Passing 5.
Con sonar, we are cavitating. Con sonar, no longer
Drop
cavitating.
speed. Okay.
Con.
Passing 300 feet.
Okay, level out
Con
here.
sonar, we
Oh,
are
stop
cavitating.
cavitating. Make my speed 10 knots,
Con
please.
sonar, no longer cavitating.
Victor just launched another torpedo. I don't know if that's a new one. Yeah, that has to be a new one. She's close.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 1. Come left 2, 3, 4, 3. Helm I.
Okay. That torpedo is pretty much at the same depth as us. Okay, this has actually been quite a challenge. We're getting close, though. Looks like she's running away. She's sailing north. Let's change course.
Come right 2, 0, 5.
Yeah,
4.
she is
Helm
sailing
I.
north.
Con.
Definitely
helm,
has us on
steady
active
course.
sensors. I'm gonna try to maneuver into her
Come
baffles
left
here.
2, 0.
Looks like
2,
she changed
7.
course.
Helm
She's
I.
heading northeast now.
Con helm, steady course.
She may be out of torpedoes.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 6.
What's her speed? 10 knots.
Con sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 0, 5, 7. Con sonar, switching to active search.
Passing 300 feet.
She's down there, 600 feet.
Con sonar, launch transient
All ahead
from
flank.
Sierra 6. Con sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 0, 6, 4. Con sonar, switching to active.
Passing 500 feet.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
I don't see her.
Passing 600 feet.
Am I nuts?
Knuckle formed. Passing 7.
Slow down.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering I.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 6. Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 6.
Holy shit.
Passing 800 feet.
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
Okay.
Passing 900 feet.
Con, fire control. Weapon countermeasure homing.
Oh my gosh.
Knuckle formed.
Oh boy, that was a little close.
Knuckle formed.
Torpedo's following the Russian submarine, but its maximum speed is 32 knots. Look at all the torpedoes that just loaded off into the water. Holy cow.
Passing 900 feet.
Okay, we gotta come up. I think that Russian torpedo may be
Con
onto her.
sonar, noisemaker.
That's our
bearing
hope.
2,
Okay, let's get
4,
out of here.
3.
She's done
Passing
for.
800 feet.
Did not mean to hit that.
Con
Turn that
sonar,
off.
Switching to passive search.
Slow down.
Make turns for 1, 5 knots. Maneuvering I.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 1, 5 knots.
Con, fire control. Weapon countermeasure homing.
There we go.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 194.
Okay, now my two Mark 37s have to catch up.
Sierra 6.
I think it'll be a little
bearing
easier now that the
2, 0,
Victor 1
2.
took a
Contact is in the baffles.
torpedo. It has two more heading its way. Okay, let's keep getting out of here.
Con sonar regained contact on
Okay.
Sierra 6, bearing 195.
probably going down to the bottom. Yeah, look at it. It's already passing 1,000 feet.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay, come down.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 199.
What's its speed? Still 32 knots. Come on.
Con
There we
sonar,
go. Got her.
Sierra 6, last bearing 215. Contact breaking up.
Jeez. That was awful, actually. That was probably one of my worst missions yet. Not clean at all. Let's change course and get the heck out of here. There's another November out there, but we sank the prize, so I'm confident that leaving's okay. Look at all those torpedoes swimming out. All the torpedoes exploding. There's still weapons nearby. Continue to run. But we survived, surprisingly. We had some pretty close calls there. Especially with that torpedo that just went right behind my conning tower. It's a little nerve-wracking. There we go. We are good to leave combat. Okay, yep, 2 Novembers and 1 Victor 1. I destroyed the November and the Victor 1. We only have 4 Mark 37s left. We used a lot of torpedoes in that mission. Okay, excellent job on intercepting and destroying this high priority target. Awesome, mission accomplished. Subkillers. Incidents involving attacks on transatlantic convoys by hostile submarines in and around the North Atlantic have rapidly diminished. An anonymous spokesperson suggests increasing NATO submarine operations in the area are a contributing factor. However, the Pentagon has denied such claims. Okay, intel reports that a wolf pack of enemy diesel-electric attack submarines will attempt to break out into the North Atlantic within the next 7 days, where they will wreak havoc on Europe's supply convoys. You are ordered to engage and sink as many subs as possible. Oof. Well, thankfully we have 7 days, because we need to head back to Holly Lock and get some more Mark 37s for this. Continue on course. Hello, Holly Lock. Good thing we were right next door. Continue. Rearm and repair. Just load some Mark 37s. How many hours? 7 hours. Okay. 9 hours in port. That's fine. And where were these Soviet subs heading towards? Just says break out into the North Atlantic. Okay. Well, I'll stand by. This may be them sailing off the course of sailing off the coast of Norway. We'll just sit here. Are they going to try to go through the Denmark Strait? What is this task force here doing? Oh my gosh, they went south. Okay, we're heading this way. Uh-oh. Okay, we got him, but I'm going fast. Depth is 600 feet, speed is 20 knots. Not ideal at all. Let's close. Status report. Mark 37s, please. Okay, rig for silent running, please. We already lost Sierra 1. Designated last contact 294. To the west of us. Very strong layer as well.
Con sonar, launch transient front, Sierra 1.
Of course. Oh, she's close, that's why. Who am I kidding?
Con sonar, Sierra 1.
Probably in November.
Is classified as submerged submarine.
Come left to 305. Helm aye.
They probably picked us up so quickly. We got into combat going 20 knots. And my frantic search to find them. And the torpedo's heading right overhead. Let's change course slightly.
Come left to 255. Helm
Throw
aye.
that off. Yeah.
On helm.
Okay, it's
Steady
active. But it's staying at its depth way up there. Okay, apparently this November class submarine's above the layer. Don't have an accurate range just yet, but her speed was around 5 knots. Let's keep an eye on that torpedo. Yeah, it's going to go right on by. Perfect. The November's still heading this way.
Launch transient
Have another
from
launch from
Sierra
her.
1.
I'm going to stay silent. I am worried about this torpedo, though. What's our depth? 600 feet. Let's go down to 750, please.
Make depth 750 feet. Dive by.
Torpedo's active. Still overhead. It's going to go right over us. Okay, perfect. Oh, there's plenty more where that came from. Let's see here. Let's drop down to 1 knot.
Make turns for 1.
I am really
Maneuvering
surprised
on.
this November can hear me so well.
Con sonar. Launch transient
Another launch.
from Sierra 1.
They're going to figure out my depth this time? Oh, looks like they didn't. Oh, you know what? I'll take it.
Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 1.
Oh, I'm not even worried anymore. Yeah, keep shooting them. You think at this point, they'd figure it out, right? Oh, good thing I won't make the same mistake. Oh, this is not a November. What do we have here? A Romeo.
Con sonar. Sierra 1 is classified. Con sonar.
Top speed,
launch
13
transient
knots.
From Sierra 1.
So against a sub like this, counter launching would probably work out okay, given my torpedo speeds.
Shoot 2-1.
Have fun.
Aye, sir. Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 1. Con sonar. Launch transient.
Launch
from
everything.
Sierra 1.
Oh. We'll just have to circle around. See, I don't think 1 torpedo will be enough to sink this diesel electric boat, but we'll see.
Con sonar lost contact.
Oh, it was.
Sierra 1. Last bearing 288. Contact breaking up.
All right. That is 1 Romeo down. I have nothing else, but let's come up above the layer, make my depth 100 feet.
Make depth 100 feet. Dive
And there goes
by.
down the Romeo. Do.
Con sonar new contact bearing.
Okay, that's what I was looking for.
9 designated Sierra 2.
It's way out here. This is definitely a sub. Another Victor. Really? No. Am I crazy? Maybe this isn't a sub. It's a merchant ship.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as merchant.
Honestly, I'm sure that may have been the only submarine out here. Like what I said at the beginning, sometimes we get these Wolfpack missions and it's only one enemy. Guess we can reload. Vessels nearby. Okay, so there is something here. So maybe reloading's not the best idea. But we'll do it anyway.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Okay, let's go back down below the layer.
Make depth 500 feet.
Well, I've been searching above the layer, below the layer, everything in between. I even used active sonar to try to pick up this last contact, but I got nothing. I could not find her, and she is actually out of the area now. So one of them managed to escape. We'll see. Hopefully this will be a mission success, but I don't know how the game handles these sorts of things. Let's go ahead and leave combat. Okay, there was a second Romeo that remained undetected. Hopefully getting one of them will be good enough. Okay, there we go. Good work. Dealing with those boats, Commander. Your contribution to the war effort will make transit for our convoys a lot safer. Cool. Wolves driven off. A wolf pack of enemy Victor or November class submarines will attempt to break out into the North Atlantic within the next 7 days. Will wreak havoc on NATO supply convoys. Okay, so we may have to engage another Victor class submarine. That'll be exciting, but I'll probably save that for the next episode. I hope you all enjoyed this one. Thank you all for watching. As always, this is Wolfpack 345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.